So I woke up in the middle of the night last night, around 5:30 or so, and I heard chicken noises, what sounded like right outside my bedroom window. And that would be all the way back there. So there shouldn't be chicken noises that close, and certainly a chicken that is frightened can certainly make a lot of noise. So I woke up in abrupt fashion, and I yelled at Eric. I said, "We got to go outside." He was actually already up. He was out watching TV. I said, "We got to go outside. There's chicken noises where chicken noises should not be." And walked around, checked the some of the coops. They looked fine. He walked around the edge of the cabin there, right there, and he says, "Oh." And there were 7 chickens just kind of out in the middle of the field there. They're not there now, but that's where we found them. And then we looked a little further. We saw this was completely blown over. We're gonna have to do some repairs. So we gathered up our chickens and we moved them into the run next to our retirees. So our retirees have neighbors, and that's where they'll have to stay for I don't know how long until we can get this thing fixed. We still have some of the winter time left, and certainly we know what mistakes were made in the construction of this one. We know why it flipped over. The wind kind of just came right through it and picked it up just kind of like a wind sail and flipped it right on over. So it's got some broken bits, and we'll have some work to do here. We did lose some birds. We found 2 carcasses that had been taken by raccoons, one of my Delawares and one of my New Hampshire Reds. We found them on the edge of the wood over there. And I've got lots of little piles of feathers all over the field. There's one right about, you probably aren't going to see this on camera. There's one right about here. And then it just kind of continues on down. I can see where it looks like the owl came in, did the initial grab, and then continued flying off with her. And I almost think that that's what woke me up. I think that that's the noise that I heard of chickens being not where chickens are supposed to be. So for the time being, the girls are just gonna live next to the retirees. They're already having a great time. We threw some scratch down. We've got some food and water in here for them, and they're doing okay. They're already making holes in the dirt there. They're taking some dust baths, so they'll probably enjoy this a lot. There we go. Nice happy chickens. So we've got 9 out of the 12 left. It's life on a farm, guys. Had a busy day today, huh? Goodness. You happy chickens? Oh, you're digging around, huh? Yeah. You happy chickens. Time for a chicken update. So after the windstorm, we moved the 9 surviving hens into the retirement flocks outdoor all season run, and they've been living in here for the last week or so. They're doing well. They've accommodated or adapted. They've adapted quite nicely to their new digs, and so this area isn't meant to have chickens living in it. It's a day use area. The retirement flock is behind this door here, and they don't get to come out right now. So these guys, since they are in a temporary living situation, they are making the best of it. They've been digging holes in the dirt, and they've been roosting on the jungle gym at night. So they've been really very happy with that. In their previous coop, in their mobile tractor, they didn't all sleep on a roost bar. So for me, that's been really exciting to watch all of them get up on this roost bar, stop pecking me, at night, and just to be able to watch them on my camera, which is right up here above me, to be able to monitor them at night. So I did go ahead and install this little camera just in the corner there, just so that I could kind of have a better idea of what they're doing at nighttime, and making sure that they were going to be able to settle in here pretty well. They've been doing well. Stop pecking me. And we hope to have their actual coop fixed up here before too long. Since this is an all-weather area, we do put plastic on it in the winter time. You can see some of it's actually needing repaired. It got a little wind blown the other day, so I'll fix that up here. But we just go ahead and we put plastic all around it on all 3 sides. That way we're protecting the chickens from the elements. Since this is an all-weather coop, we do that every year anyway for the retirement flock. So this is really just part of our chicken habitat creation, is to make sure that all of our birds stay comfortable year-round. So who did we lose in the windstorm and the subsequent predator attacks? I lost one Delaware. That's the white chicken variety. So I've got, I had 2 of every variety. So I lost one Delaware. I lost one New Hampshire red. That's this girl here. And then I lost one salmon favorales. Curiously, the one that we lost was one that I put a little extra effort into. When we first got her, within the first week, I noticed that she had some sort of eye injury or an eye infection or some such thing. So we did a little doctoring. I wasn't ever convinced that she could see out of that eyeball. So she was, I believe, carried off by an owl. She may not have been able to see it coming, and I have found evidence throughout the yard where the owl seems to have picked her up and then had to stop and adjust and pick her up again, and then had to go on again. So there are actually 3 spots throughout the yard where, stop pecking me. There were 3 spots throughout the yard where I could see that there had been some adjusting as that predator took her. The other 2 varieties of chickens, I think one of them actually died in the initial windstorm, because there was no feather loss on her. I think that there was an opportunistic raccoon that then had a meal from her. And then the Delaware that we lost, I did find patches of her feathers in the yard. So I know that she was attacked while she was still alive. So those are unfortunate ends for these birds. It was an unfortunate night for all of them. And we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do, whether or not we're going to replace them or kind of just see how we go with these 9. These are our replacement laying flock. As our current flock gets to be older, they're not going to lay as many eggs. So in order to continue to feed ourselves and the small customer base that I do have, I have to keep getting chickens, and they have to be good layers, and I have to have enough of them to meet the demand. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what that looks like for us. Time will tell, but we'll give you guys an update about that as soon as I know. I do fence maintenance without getting electrocuted. Stick. Hi. Yeah, you like the scratches just like Mama does. Yeah. Silly calf. Silly calf. Stop eating me. Let go of that. Let go. This is why we don't have things that dangle. It's all. Oh, there you go. That's the spot. That's the spot. Oh, yeah. Oh, is that so good? It's so good. Oh, yeah. Right. Yep, got zapped, didn't you, Missy?